46 minutes.
No, you.
Memory. Oh, we were talking about memory? Okay, I was going to say something that I thought in my head was like profound, but I can't remember what it was.
Since you never shared it with me, I don't know.
Oh no, really?
I didn't touch you. I didn't
I
share.
mean, that's the thing about memory, right? Like, if you forget it, you just fucking forget it.
I mean, let's just put it...
I remember what I was going to say.
I don't. What?
I was going to say, you know how, like, if you lose another sense,
right,
the other senses get stronger. So, like, the last few years, since I have not been able to remember shit, and you're telling me that, well, you've hurt yourself in the head kind of majorly at least
twice,
4 times in the last 6 years.
I would say about 3 times majorly and once almost.
In the last 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And in the last, 2 or 3, my memory's been getting...
shittier.
Fucking shittier and shittier and shittier.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm hoping is that...
Your sense of taste might return?
Oh, no, I don't have any hope for that. No. I'm hoping that my other senses...
We'll see bullshit?
Particularly my sense...
of bullshit?
Oh, no! Well, no! That's not the nice way of looking at it.
I hope my brain goes and seeks out the... you're bullshit. You're bullshit. Oh, you're truthful. Okay.
Oh, that one, yes. I will take that one. I thought you were going to say what you say is bullshit.
No. You
because I'm
bullshit.
Because I'm hoping that my moments of clarity and like being able to articulate my thoughts are going to become better and better if my memory itself, my like working memory, has to be worse and worse and worse.
Well, see, I'm going to give you something. Your short-term memory, you have what's called short-term memory loss.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Your long-term memory, it's still pretty good. But the reason why your memory's getting so bad is not because you hit your head 6 times or 3 to 4 times here. It's the other 9 times y'all hit your head in the past.
Like over my lifetime. And it like started like when I was a year old because I fell out of the crib.
Now, see, it started when you are like when you first are born to when you're like, unless you're going like this, shaking the baby.
Uh-huh.
The brain is really, really resilient.
Mm-hmm.
It's not until you, about age 5.5, 6, you could suffer a blow to the head and cause irreparable brain damage. Because that's like shaking a child vigorously. And let's see, you fell off an octagonal gym.
It was a big dome. When we were kids, they had these big domes. And they had like bars all over them. I guess they still have them, but they're smaller. They have them at our daughter's school, but it's like half the size of the one.
Yeah, and they have tan bark.
No, they have tan bark at her school too.
No. Now, back then it wasn't really tan bark. Sometimes it was sand. Sometimes it was sand.
Our playground was tan bark. And I fell off the top of that.
Uh-huh.
Like,
backwards.
Yeah, like straight down to the ground from the middle. There was the relative or friend of my parents who like threw me up in the air, though. Do you think that counts? That doesn't count. Okay, so does the falling out of the crib at 1 year old count?
Not really. Your brain is still developing.
Okay.
So throwing up in the air, because you're not shaking the baby, but you're throwing it up in there and you're catching it. No. Emotional trauma.
It's when
maybe.
that like head goes back, right?
See,
what is it that makes it?
Okay. Excuse me. When you go like this and like this, or like this and like this, your brain is encased in liquid, and your brain will hit here or here or here or here. So if you hit your head really hard here,
yeah,
brain damage. If you just fall out of your crib,
I hit here when I fell out of the crib, though.
Yeah, that wouldn't count for your memory.
Well, I've hit myself here at least 2 of the 4 times in the last 6 years. It was boom, right at the top of the head.
Yes, that's not where your memory is.
Well, then you're not explaining the memory loss with the
I am.
knock on the head.
Oh my god. Your hippocampus is right here. Your medulla oblongata. Okay?
Is that really a word?
It is.
Oh, okay.
The medulla oblongata regulates your memory, permanent, or fucking.
That's from Star Wars, isn't it?
No.
Oh.
Permanent? Read it from the science textbook, bitch!
Oh, no.
It also forms your short-term memory that comes from this part of your brain. But your ass hits your head so hard, you split the back open when you fell out of that swing.
That was in kindergarten.
No shit.
Yeah. Or preschool, I can't remember.
I think it was in kindergarten. But
at that age you can do damage.
Especially splitting your fucking head open. And this girl here never got rushed to the hospital, never saw a fucking neurologist in her motherfucking life, and she wonders why her brain is the way it is. She doesn't accept it for what it is. She wants it to be better than what it is. And that's a sign of your brain knowing that you have damage, but you don't want to accept it. You want to improve it. And the only way to improve your memory or anything is going to a neurologist.
And to hope that my other brain senses will become stronger
With your brain,
when the memory is going out the door.
It'd be more or less your taste, your sight, your hearing, or your touching. If you have a brain malfunction like that. That's why I said, let me prove a point. I had Sugar Crisp or Smacks or whatever, the one with the little teddy bear on the...
Sugar Smacks?
I think so. I'm not too sure, but...
I don't know.
I ate that, and it made my tongue itch after I was finished. Because it was too fucking sweet. And that's because, well, I'm legally blind in one eye, even with my glasses on. I mean, I could still see, but...
What does blind have to do with taste?
My senses compensated by giving me back my super tasting. I have super touch.
All right, well then on the lines of taste, why can't I deal with the taste of things anymore? The kid asked me the other day, like, she wanted to give me something she was eating, and I was like, no, I don't want to have that taste right now. And like, I've told her that several times, and she's like, what do you mean, finally? She never asked me before. I was like, well, and I didn't really know how to explain it, so I just said, sometimes when I eat something, even if I know I like it and know what it's going to taste like, it's like my mind can't
Fathom?
sometimes, especially if I know what it's going to taste like, my mind cannot like bring me to eat it because it's just like, no, I don't, I know that's going to just be too much for our senses right now. We just can't do that. And I felt like a jackass explaining that to her, but
You shouldn't feel
that's,
like a jackass explaining your feelings to somebody who asked you a question. Come on.
well,
She asked you a
I
question
didn't,
honestly.
I did not express to her that I felt like a jackass answering. I'm
No,
just expressing that to you.
I know, but I'm saying to
And
you,
it,
millions of one person.
what,
Hi,
yeah,
millions of one.
hi. The car junkie, yeah,
Anyway,
okay.
in all seriousness,
uh,
if you go through life saying one thing but meaning another, you're never going to have a true self worth when it comes to living your life, because you always go, oh, I feel like an asshole just explaining this thing to this person. They should already know.
no, you
No,
know
no,
that.
no. Listen. Or I feel sheepish even saying this. I mean, how do you say something to a person that you're trying to explain something to, but you feel sheepish at the same time? There's two ways, dear. And I think the
Yeah, there
sheepish,
is two ways.
and I think that's
Yeah,
where you're going for, is the sheepish. Like you feel sort of stupid explaining yourself, even though you shouldn't, but you do.
I don't even get annoyed anymore when the person genuinely doesn't understand and I have to say it again in a different way or, louder or, oh, I'm so sorry. Or, whatever. Like, I don't get as upset about that as I do about the fact that I feel sheepish. And that's true. Because I don't care as much because in my mind, if they don't understand me, that's just like a difference of communication. We can work on that. But like if I feel sheepish, it's either because I know the person's going to judge my explanation or I don't feel
Excuse
entitled
me.
within myself to be giving an explanation such as that.
Mm, yeah, I'll say so.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like what's really making me angry is my own perception. That's fucked up.
You know what's also fucked up? You are your own worst critic.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about you
No, I know just
personally.
people in general.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Whether they be from far up and beyond or here on Earth.
I'm sorry. I'm looking at a garage behind me.
But,
So you're saying it's like a universal thing.
mm-hmm.
Everybody's their own worst critic.
Oh yeah. Now getting back to hitting your head, you hit your frontal lobes, which regulate emotion and cognitive skills. And that was only recently.
See, like it just it just
Boggles your mind, I know.
no it okay. It boggles my mind, yes, but it also makes me so just mind blown at how did this happen?
I told you.
How did I let this happen? But I've hurt myself that badly
Mm-hmm.
4 times
Within the 6 years you've been here, yes.
since that child's been born.
Yes.
Because let me tell you, like two out of 4 of those,
You were real bad.
no, but we're were, she was involved heavily.
Yeah.
One of them, like, she, like, literally caused.
I'm talking about the time we bought our car last year, and you go and open our hatchback, which is automated, and you caught the corner of it on your head.
Yeah, that was bad. All right.
If you didn't have already irreparable, well, not irreparable, you don't have that bad damage there, but she gave herself a freaking good concussion. She was staggering.
There was that time. There was
the time where she fell at a basketball game.
No. We were not at the basketball game.
Know. Yes, but still.
I was running after our child because she was running away from me. And I was wearing shoes that are not meant for running.
No.
And
but she didn't run away from you, started to cut you off. She saw the basketball game and she wanted to join it. And
oh,
you said no.
She was just like, woo, I'm free and clear. Free and clear, mommy.
Yep.
Enjoy your black eye. It was a black eye from that, wasn't it? Eyes? Black eyes, like bruise on top of my... I don't know. If I actually put this video out, maybe I'll like put in a picture. Because I took a picture.
Several?
But there was that time. And 2 times at the park.
Without the black eyes.
Well, I always tell the kid, like, now I can't get up on the structures at the park. Because I can't trust that I won't hurt myself, because 2 times, well, actually many times I hurt myself, but 2 times I hurt my head. And the one time was just a little bit of a knock, but the other time was like seeing stars. Boing. Yeah, it was seeing stars. Tweet, 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 tweet. It was like come from? It was like a ladder, and I was climbing up the ladder, but there was like a pole behind the ladder, and then it like curves over the ladder, so like when you get to the top of the ladder, I hit my head on the pole. That was bad.
See? Memory not affected.
Oh, that was bad. Of all the ones that we've just recounted, that's the one that makes me shudder the most. I don't know why. Because the one at the basketball game was pretty bad.
It is, but it only affected your frontal lobes.
If anyone wants to hear that story, comment. Tell me. I'll tell it. I'll probably tell it anyway. But
for once, it's not my fault. It's never my fault, but this for sure was not my fault.
Your fault? What are you saying that? It's not your fault.
Sometimes I feel you blame me.
I don't blame you as often as you think. Mm-hmm. In that case, like, I can hardly even blame the kid, really, because she was just a little toddler at the time, but...
Son of a gun, fast. I'm faster, but fast. And she's
okay, well, I'm not fast in heels, all right? I'm not.
Especially slip-on shoes, because she fell and the heels...
No, the shoes I was wearing were not slip-on. They had a zipper in the back.
Oh. Okay.
And they actually weren't as high as these, but almost.
They're slippy.
They were not running shoes.
But you do have high heels like that are running shoes where you have the pads and shit. But those weren't. Those were very slippy. Why do I say that? You almost slipped twice at the funeral, and you did slip at the wake.
I don't know what you're talking about. I do pretty good in those shoes.
I don't know what you're talking about. You barely had anything to eat that day.
Oh, no. I didn't.
You know, and you were a little unsure. You almost slipped when you were getting up on the curb, and then slipped when you went into the chapel itself.
Well, I don't remember all of that, but I do remember having a hard time eating because I always have a hard time eating because I'm always a nervous wreck.
And you shouldn't. You should just enjoy yourself.
No, no, no. I don't know. I don't know what this has been, but it's like 20 minutes, so I'm going to stop it.
All right, it's been a good conversation about
Good conversation.
mental health and how hitting your head can make you very depressed and may make you have memory problems as well. Because let's not forget, most of the people out there who have hit their head, like literally hit their head and have brain injuries, suffer from very strong depression. Why? Because they either can remember them being different than what they are now, or can't remember shit, which makes them really pissed off.
You know what?
And depressed.
The connection between physical injury and a mental health is like enormously great.
Yes, it is.
It really is. So, I guess that concludes our talk. Thank you for watching. Phoenix hashtag rising from the ashes. My name is Joey. This is my partner Angie, and thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
And click on the bell.